Akunyili, a pharmacologist and university lecturer in this field, was called upon to become the new director of NAFDAC, the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control in Nigeria 2 years ago. Prior to her taking over, the agency lacked credibility, since the practices in the import and manufacture of drugs were driven by corruption rather than by consideration for the welfare of citizens.
Illegal drug markets resulted in chaotic drug distribution channel. Even commercial buses became veritable means of drug trade. It was so terrible that we didn't even have statistics of what level of fake drugs we have in this country. And the problem was so bad that it was not even just limited to drugs.
Nigeria was a dumping ground for drugs, cosmetics and food products, illegally imported or counterfeit products, which were substandard quality, past their sell-by date, and sometimes even downright dangerous. The existence and circulation of such drugs, sold in markets, presented a major health hazard to the most vulnerable of Nigeria's citizens, the poor and the sick. When prices influence the accessibility of a medicine or food product, corrupt officials, manufacturers and businessmen conspire to flood the market with cheap and life-threatening fakes.
Bribery in all sectors. I don't think there's any sector in Nigeria that is honestly left out. I cannot start lying out of patriotism. There's no sector that is left out. But the worst felt area is in health. Because corruption in the health sector is murder.
The high level of corruption has led to thousands of deaths, but Dr. Dora Akunyili, known in Nigeria as the Iron Lady, was not afraid to indict and prosecute those who were responsible, even taking on multinational companies in the international food sector. She also took on the powerful drug cartels, confiscating products worth millions of dollars and destroying them in public. Her brave actions have saved countless lives, preventing Nigerian citizens from consuming drugs and food harmful to their health. But her brave stand against corruption has come with a price. Her own life has been threatened.
They've tried intimidation and harassment and, threatening my life. They didn't succeed. Now everybody is joining the bandwagon of anti-crusade to sanitize drug distribution, fake food, stop fake and unwholesome food, and strengthen regulation in this country.
Her successful prosecution of some of the big multinational companies, as well as her own campaign against corruption, has restored the credibility and the integrity of NAFDAC, a government institution. In a society where up to 65% of all drugs on the market are fakes, commanding respect is crucial for the director of the national control organ. And concrete anti-corruption tools, such as this hotline, where people can report cases of corruption anonymously, will help her in her fight against corruption. Mr. Matthew Idowu, a coordinator at Transparency in Nigeria, is convinced that awarding Dr. Akunyili the Transparency International Integrity Award will help the fight against corruption in Nigeria.
To organize this kind of award is a global inducement in this positive inducement, so that people can add to the awareness and people can compete for it. So I think it's a welcome approach to crusading against corruption. And whoever gets this kind of recognition is a moral booster. It's a moral booster to that person and even to the country.